The more we know what we do and why we do it, the more clarity we will gain on how we do it. I was always struggling with this question with how. How am I going to step into abundance? How am I able to let go of lack and limiting beliefs? How am I able to step into the best version of myself? How can I stay the best version of myself? How can I create more money? How can I live in a great relationship? So many questions. And the good news is it's all the same. It's literally all the same. That's why I want to talk today about what, why, and how. Welcome back, beautiful people. Thank you so much for tuning in. When we start our journey, or yeah, some call it awakening, when you find yourself in a uncomfortable place or in a life that you don't really enjoy anymore, when you start working with concepts like identity shifting, stepping into the best version of yourself, it's it's a challenge. It's not easy. It's not easy, and we have to be patient and kind to ourselves. It's like a baby learning how to walk. And yeah, we know when we are ready. Many people, many of us, we start on this journey because we experience a lot of pain, a lot of suffering, a lot of struggles, and we are sick and tired of being sick and tired, and we are willing to change something. We we are hungry. We want to change. We want our life back. We want our happiness, our joy, our freedom back. And yeah, that's why I definitely love this concept of manifestation, law of attraction, identity shifting. But there are some challenges when we start out, and I want to talk a little bit about the why, how, and what. It's really important to know why you do something, because you want to change, you want a better life, you know there is something more there, and sometimes we don't even know what we are doing. Let's be honest, it's when we start a new path, a new way. It reminds me on my latest example is my YouTube channel. I I know why I'm doing it, but I had a lack of clarity what I'm doing and how am I do it, how I'm going to do it. So if you are just starting out, you are ready to step into the best version of yourself, you are shifting your identity from your old self to your new self, there will be some challenges. Life will test you. It's a loyalty test. It's a test of loyalty. You you are about to make a big, big, big promise, a big, big, big commitment to choose light over darkness. Let's say it like this. You are choosing to raising your vibration, raising your frequency. You want to raise your consciousness to enjoy the benefits of it. And the benefits are definitely good vibes. Good vibes. Love, feeling of love, safetyness, and happiness, joy, gratitude. Love and gratitude. And if these two energies would make a baby, it would call we would call it inner peace, I guess. So we want all this, yeah, we want our life, our joy back. But it's a big commitment. It's a big commitment because we all want a certain clarity in our life. Life is really fun if you know why you do something, what you're doing, and if you know how to do it. It's fun. You are in your power. You know you are on a mission and you know your mission. And I come from another place. I maybe you already know I was struggling for over 15 years with a lot of depression, anxiety, stress, alcohol, and drugs, and I lost every joy for life. I don't want it to live anymore, and I made this commitment. I choose light over darkness. I choose good over evil, and it doesn't matter how you call it, God, universe, spirit guides, aliens. It's not important for me, but you have to remember this when life will challenge you, because if you raise your vibration, many things will change. Certain habits of you will fall away, certain relationships will change or fall away, maybe your job changes, or you lose it. There can be a scary place because your environment will react to it. So remember that it will happen, and you are already experienced it. You already experienced it maybe. So just the knowing that that's normal can give you a sense, a little bit of peace maybe. Because the process of shifting into the best version of yourself and staying in this version, you you will need a toolbox. You are creating now, you are creating your toolbox. Your toolbox is, there are special tools in it for if something happens, if something triggers you, if yeah, something is falling apart, you 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 gain certain tools to catch yourself. You make a promise to yourself to catch yourself, to be an observer. Take a step back, observe yourself, what's going on in your body. You ground yourself. Grounding is simply connecting with your body. Start to breathe consciously. Maybe you breathe in and you exhale a little bit longer. That calms down your nervous system. If you are in a really stressful situation, and that's one tool. Active breath work, conscious breath work. It's a tool. Do it, practice it, make it a habit. See it as a tool. It's not the ultimate solution, but it's a part of the solution. Also, if it's very stressful, the situation, you can tap, EFT tapping. It's very, very helpful and powerful. It makes you sense things. It can calm you down. It's a possibility, it's an option to release stress and to go from your analytical thinking mind to, it helps you to ground you from analytical thinking to sensing. A key word is sensing. Most of us are numb, really, really, really numb. And we don't know how numb we are until we actually start to really feel ourselves and other people. That's also, I guess, because why people say you just, if you are not able to love yourself fully, you are not able to love anyone else to the fullest. So create this toolbox. There are so many tools like tapping, conscious breathing, affirmations. You need to tell yourself a new story. Create a new story that's exciting, that's powerful, that's fun. Don't be scared to dream. Don't be scared. If you think, no, that dream, that's too big, I cannot do it, go for it. That's a good indicator. It's just your analytical thinking. We are talking about the Most High, the universe, God, angels, spirit guides, whatever you want to call it. There is much, much more, and there is so much room, so much space for miracles. And I can consciously and honestly say that because I experienced enough life threatening situations. I had enough close calls, I had enough mystical experiences and also miracles in my life that I know we are more than a bunch of flesh. We are multidimensional beings having a human experience. We have superpowers, but to activate your superpowers, you need at first you need to build a relationship with yourself, a good one, and that's the great way to a good way to shift your identity to the best version of yourself and to stay there. It takes time. That's the time where you make this bond really, really strong. You start to trust yourself, your intuition, your mind, your body, mind, soul. It gets balanced, and you make a commitment, a promise to yourself that you are committing to the highest good of all, to love, to light, to something greater, to you want to expand because you know we are a collective consciousness. We are collective consciousness. And if you are good, if you are well, if you feel happy, you can lock yourself at home in a room and you are still sending good energy. You are still connected to the field. We all have a benefit from it if you feel good. So that's to the why. Why do I do something? There are thousand good reasons to do something. And if you listen to the right people, if you listen to the right people, if you connect with the right people, if you listen to this kind of information, you will get glimpses of informations. Maybe sometimes you don't know what to do with it. That doesn't matter. You trust that your subconscious mind will make something really beautiful out of it. And if the time is right, you can access it and you can work with it. So cut out, let go of everything that doesn't serve you. Yeah, certain, yeah, scrolling, consuming completely the wrong information. I'm talking about, I don't know, horror movies. If you if you want to get out of survival mode, don't use fear as entertainment, or don't listen to brutal music, don't listen to or don't watch horror movies. If you want to do this at a certain point in your life just for entertainment, go for it. But if you truly want to change, you need distance from it. You need distance and you need to take time to reprogram your subconscious mind. And we are reprogramming our subconscious mind every single day through different channels, we through all our senses. And that's why I told you it's very helpful to create this toolbox to start with meditation every single day. And yeah, at least 5 minutes in the morning, midday, and evening. I would recommend much, much more, but take it easy. Just start and do it. Make it a habit. Make it a habit. There is a period of time maybe you don't really notice a difference, but you will notice a difference at one point. And reprogram your subconscious mind. Start meditating. Start tapping if it's a very stressful situation, or you can also consciously breathing. You can consciously breathe and tap also. It's look into mudras, or there are so many small things which seems weird. It seems weird, but trust me, it's not just me. There are many people who are practicing this, and all together, all these small steps, they are creating your new version of yourself, and you anchor it. You anchor all of it. So yeah, always remind this small stuff. Strengthen your why by listening to the right information, to people who are maybe 1 or 2 steps ahead of you, or go find a mentor. Ask someone for help uh, who goes this way, who is on this journey. Strengthen your why. Find reasons, information who confirm this to you. Um, that it's not just for you, it's for a higher, greater good. It's for all of us. There are no other people. We are all sharing the same consciousness, just on a different level, but it's the same consciousness. That's so, if you think about it, that's mind blowing. That's mind blowing. And that's it's great for you, that's great for me. You are paying energy to the right account, to the life force account, instead of spending your energy to our dark, self-destructive energy thing. So make the small steps and don't be scared. I know if things falling apart, and I had many things falling apart, everything. So I know it can be really scary, but always tell yourself it's for my highest good. I choose to be the best version of myself, even if I'm struggling, even if I don't know the way, even if something is exploding, I'm stressed. I tell myself everything is working out. Everything will work out. It maybe it's a chaos at the moment, but there will be order again, and I will create the order because I create order in within myself, and our reality has to reflect it back to you. At a certain point, it needs time to catch up, but especially if you are in a very challenging situation, to do the positive self-talk, affirmation. I am all that is. I'm perfection. I'm love. I'm always chosen. No one is better than me. No one compares to me. The power of I am. Nothing more powerful. Check out this channel. Um, tell you this. Even if you don't believe it fully, tell you this. Especially if it's very challenging. And if it's very challenging, remind yourself, don't react. Usually you don't have to react in the same seconds. You can step back a little bit. You can take a few breaths. You can tap yourself a little bit to release some stress and to find your balance again and to slow down your analytical thinking and start maybe reflecting on yourself or on the situation. What is going on? Why is this person talking to me like this? They called me stupid. But if someone calls me stupid, it doesn't mean that I'm stupid. It also can mean there is a message behind. We have to learn to read between the lines. If someone calls you stupid, maybe he's just hurt. He doesn't feel seen or whatever. And it doesn't need you to react on these words. I was like this. If someone called me stupid, I was pumped up. I was ready to defend myself. I was ready to tell this guy a story. But now I take a step back. I breathe and I ask myself, has this really, is this all about me, or is there a different problem? And it allows you to respond differently. You learn to communicate in the right way. You this person, many people, they say something but they mean completely different things, but we are not focused enough to understand what they truly mean. They react. Also, they just react out of emotions. They say things, they don't mean it, because there is a small child inside of them which is very hurt and doesn't feel seen and stuff like that. So take a step back if possible, and if you fall back into old behavior, reacting whatever programs, be kind to yourself. You don't need to fight your old identity, your old self. It's just here for your protection. It's offering you um, old solution. It's you. We always reacted like this, so it's just a memory, a program, and it's here. It wants us to survive. So it's a game of hide and seek. It's just a game of hide and seek. You are hiding yourself, and you are also seeking yourself. So it's very funny. At one point, I promise you, it gets fun. It gets fun. So don't be too hard on yourself. Do the small steps, especially if there is uh, not the biggest chaos, if everything is normal. Do the small steps. Prepare yourself for a change. There will be great changes, and it's so important to strengthen your why, and the what and the how will follow. One very, very important thing, a basic principle, what we need to understand to stay in our best version of ourselves, is about emotions and feelings. Every emotion, every feeling has a different frequency, a different energy, different vibration. And the thing is, most of us, like myself in the past, I was living driven by stress, fear, anxiety, scarcity. And I was addicted, like, I guess I can say most people are addicted to a life they don't even like. They are addicted to their own thoughts, to their own emotions, and this beautiful mix of chemicals, biochemistry, of dopamine, adrenaline, and the best one, the highly addictive stress hormones. And I'm talking about the bad stress. There is distress and eustress. You don't want to have distress. It's from survival mode. And the good stress is out of excitement. You want to do something, you work out, you stress yourself consciously. That's nice. But we are talking about the bad stress. So know that this fear, ev- fear, scarcity, and stuff, it's all based on survival mode. It's all out of survival mode. And the problem with this is it's a very low frequency. And if you spend a lot of time in scarcity, fear, overthinking, it's also overthinking, it's also out of survival mode because you need to figure stuff out. You are not good enough. You need to find solutions, stuff like that. You are tuned into this frequency. You are tuned to a frequency um, of stress, fear, and scarcity. And if you are tuned to this frequency of stress, fear, and scarcity, you will receive informations who are in alignment with this frequency. It's like watching TV and you are on the fear channel. There is a channel about fear. You go to the fear channel and there you will find horror movies. You will find war movies. And you are not questioning why is there a horror movie, why is there a war movie, because you know you are you pressed the right button, you are tuning with your remote control, you tuned your television to this frequency, to this channel. And if you don't want this destructive negative information which doesn't serve you, um, you simply change with your remote control to the sports channel or to the soap opera comedy channel. And we are multidimensional beings. We are sending and receiving, amplifying 24/7 energy, frequency, vibration. So you are your control. If there is a lot of chaos going on in your life, maybe in your and in your mind, a lack of clarity, it's because of this. It's because you are spending too much time on the wrong channel. You are paying your energy to the bad side, to the dark side. And that's also the why, so that you don't lose your motivation, because there will be challenges, but it's a promise of loyalty, and your loyalty will get tested. Because guess what? You are always connected. You are always connected with source energy, with however you want to call it, God, spirit guides, angels, universe, quantum field, Akashic Chronic. You are always connected. Also, your guides are always connected with you. But the thing is, if we are tuned to fear, scarcity, and lack, we cannot separate this information which comes from God, from the universe, from your spirit guides, from aliens, or whatever. You need to be completely focused and clear about what channel you want to channel, what channel you want to tune in to get information from. And as long as you are hopping around between light and dark, good and evil, fear and happiness, as long you will get mixed up information. That's, I can see it from myself. It's the more loyal you are to this highest consciousness, this higher intelligence which lives in all of us. That's why we can identify with a part of us which is perfect. There is a part in you which is perfect. It gives you life. It's, some call it God or whatever. Life force energy. That's perfect. And it's apart from you. And I know our body is not perfect. We make mistakes. That's human. That's totally fine. But we need a compass. We need to. We are in control of our focus, and I can focus on destruction and imperfection, or on perfection and light, peace and happiness. And the most powerful thing is that you have to remember. I wish someone had told me this 10 years ago. Really. If you can stay loyal more and more, and it takes practice, you will get better. Don't be hard on yourself. The more loyal you get to a frequency of feelings like love, gratitude, peacefulness, the more information you will get, but not any longer from the dark side. You will get more new information, more clarity, because you are confirming, I am on this side. I have good intention. I want the best for me and everyone. And I know if I am my best, I can serve the best, and it's to the highest good of everything. So you are watched. We are watched. We are not alone. Like I said, I had enough close calls, enough life-threatening situations. I know there is another side. I just know it. So I want to encourage you and to remember this, especially in the hard times. Get your toolbox ready with all these informations about why it's so powerful to stay at this way and to make this commitment and stay loyal, because as soon as you remember your mission, why you are here, and you know that you are not alone, there are some people who have the same mission. We are here for the same reason. So the more you remember this, the more fun your life will get. And at a certain point, you just you are a completely new person. You are not identifying anymore with this lack and fear stuff, because you have the power, you have the money, you have the relationships. There is nothing to be scared of. And you also know death is an illusion. Time is an illusion. If you die, you close your eyes and you open up your eyes in a different place. Maybe with a body, maybe without, maybe on planet Earth, maybe you stay as pure consciousness, doesn't matter. And it's also your choice, in my opinion. But you can't make a choice out of fear. If you want to know, especially when it comes to your soul and your afterlife and stuff like that, you can't have fear. If you are scared, you will forget. You have to you have to do stuff like that you remember again. You lost yourself, your true identity. So that's a completely let's not start with this one. Okay, my friends, I don't know how long I'm talking. I leave it there. I hope it was helpful for someone. And yeah, just remember, get your toolbox right. Doesn't know if things are going good or bad. Do your daily tasks of reprogramming your subconscious mind, positive self-talk, affirmations, conscious breathing, observing, tapping, and listening to the right information. Connect with the right people. So thank you so much for spending time with me. If you're still here, thank you so much. And if you want to support my channel, hit the like button, and you could write the word information in the comment section. If you don't know what to say, just write the word information, that I know you are still here, and it helps me really out with the algorithm. If you, I'm already also very happy to read any other comments from you. If you have deeper questions or something more private, you can contact me. You can find my email address if you need some guidance or if you have some questions. Feel free to write me an email. And yes, I'm out. Thank you so much again. See you next